What's up, guys? Marco from Digital Dash. We're doing some more live trading. I'm waiting for this trade to set up. I want to see if this plays out. We just missed this setup over here from this candle. This candle tapped into the zone, and I threw this through the tool on here to see if we could get a break below this candle and possibly take it into the bottom of this range. I actually missed this trade earlier. If I would have been paying attention that we were ranging, this would have been something I was looking for. Maybe playing a range, but I don't usually play ranges. But from yesterday, my alert was set down here, waiting for this zone to break to see if we could get some more downside moves. But we're actually looking at, let's see, this zone from yesterday. We broke through it. This morning I saw a whole bunch of chop pre-market, so I wasn't really interested in getting involved. But that's not the topic of the video. While we wait for this to set up, I really want to talk about some of the biggest myths about trading, some of the biggest lies that have been sold to traders, especially traders that are starting in the beginning, and just kind of debunk some of the things you guys have heard about trading, some of the things that gurus have taught you about trading. You feel me? And just help everybody have a better understanding and come into trading with realistic expectations. So for the people that are already trading, just try to erase. I'm gonna go over some of the stuff you should try to erase from your mind as far as um, the myths and some of the lies you guys have been taught about trading. So just starting with the first one, one of the things that messed me up in the beginning was hearing a whole bunch of the more experienced traders and the gurus just tell you that you can be profitable in X amount of time, right? Whether that's 2 years, you hear some people talk about how they got rich from trading in 6 months and all of this stuff like this. But the reality of it, you can't really put, you know, a time or what is the word I'm looking for? You can't really say that you're gonna be profitable in X amount of time. You can't really put a deadline on you being profitable. Otherwise, you're gonna quit, right? The way I thought about it was I came in knowing this could take me at least 4 years. Same thing with going to college. Like you got to pay tuition to us, right? It's a whole learning experience. It's a whole, university in itself, learning everything about trading. So I came in thinking like, all right, boom, it can take me at least 4 years, right? At least, and that's minimum. So think of it like, boom, I'm going to get a bachelor's. It's going to take me 4 years. It might take you more when it comes to getting a master's. Hold on, let me let this dog out real quick. Now he crying, waiting to get out. But yeah, I knew it could take me at least 4 years to start trading. Or to understand, even just understand how to trade. It wasn't even about, oh, I'll be profitable in 4 years, but it'll really slow you up. It'll really beat you down. Thinking that you're gonna be profitable in X amount of time, and then that time comes and you're still not profitable yet. It'll, you feel me? It's not gonna be good for your mental. But you feel me? You gotta, even when you're profitable, you're never, it's still a learning process. You're never gonna be 100%. You're gonna learn something new from trading every day. You feel me? Trading is one of those things where you never stop growing. You never stop learning. You feel me? It's a forever. You're gonna be a forever student of the game. So don't just try to slap a timeline on it, slap a deadline on your profitability. Just put your head down, keep working, and make sure you strive to improve every single day as a trader. But the next thing I want to go talk about is, you'll have coders, or you'll have gurus trying to sell you bots and algorithms that trade for you. You'll have people trying to give signals so you can just trade the signals or trade the bots or whatever. You feel me? Whatever people are trying to give you guys nowadays, this is not going to be the secret key to your success, right? When it comes to trading, if it was that easy, everybody would have the same algorithm. Everybody will be in the same signals chat. Signals chat works for some people, but I feel like it especially works for newer traders who don't have any idea of any knowledge about trading. They're not sure why they're getting into the trade. They're not sure why they're holding the trades. They just see somebody that's making money. They take their signals, and that's that. When really, signals are more for people who understand how to trade. They have their own style of trading, right? They can understand, oh, I want to get in here, I want to exit the trade here. They can manage their own trades because they understand if the trade or if conditions change and it's starting to look like the trade's gonna go against them. They can understand where to get out. So I honestly feel like signals are for people who at least already have an understanding of trading and how to trade, right? So, for example, um, a guy in the admin in Digital Dash called out a Head and Shoulders yesterday. I ended up taking, but I only took it because I missed what he saw. But once I saw what he saw, it perfectly lined up with my style of trading, right? So he was trading the Head and Shoulders pattern. For me, it ended up being a break of a demand zone. So once the demand zone got broken, I was looking to take the retested demand zone and go short. So that I guess that would count as a signal because he told me about that trade. I looked at it, I said, oh, that's cool. Went and took the trade, right? But I already incorporated my style of trading, the way I manage my trades, the way I put on my trades. All of that was considered before I took that signal. So a bot and algorithm signals, that's not going to be your key to long-term success, being a consistently profitable trader in the long run. It's just not. So just consider that before you guys fall for any of the BS that you're hearing about algorithms, about signals, all of that. Another thing I want to talk about, not the last thing, but another thing I want to talk about is when people say you can make a lot of money fast, right? I hear this a lot in every trading community, whether it's forex, crypto, options, but I feel like especially options, just because of the nature of options. And when it comes to options, it's true, you can make a lot of money fast, but you can also lose a lot of money fast when it comes to options. And we see that with Wall Street bets, with all of these other communities, and even when you're just trading options, you know, if something starts going against you, 0 day to expiration contracts, things like that, you can lose money very quickly, just as fast as you can make money. But the biggest thing with making a lot of money fast is we're not here to make a lot of money fast. We're here to make money for a long time, right? So you may have a week where you make $4,000 trading, not knowing how you did it, not knowing anything about trading. But would you rather make $4,000 for 1 month in April while GameStop is running, or would you rather be able to make $200 a day, or $200 a day that could be scaled to $2,000 or whatever the case may be for the next 10, 15, 20 years, or however long you decide to keep trading, right? So it's not about making a lot of money fast. When you focus on trying to make money fast, the chances are you losing money are greater as well. You're going to lose the money just as fast, right? You're going to be putting on too much size. You're going to be scaling up too fast, just chasing those dollar amounts, and it's eventually going to lead to you blowing an account and losing everything. So coming into trading, just know it's not about making money fast. It's about making money for a long time. So develop the skill set, manage your risk, and stay consistent, and the money will eventually start piling up, right? If you tack on $50 a day on your small account for 2-3 months, eventually you're gonna have a bigger account to work with. You can slowly start scaling up once you see, oh, I'm able to consistently make these profits every day. Now it's only gonna become a matter of scaling. When you go ahead and chase profits too fast, you size up before you're ready. You size up before your account size is ready. You blow your account, your confidence is hit. You step back. You feel me? Now you're moving. You're not moving as fast as you were before. You're not moving on a pace as you were before. Before you were seeing profits, you're like, okay, I can do this. Next step is going to be my account growing from these small profits I'm taking. The next step after that is going to be scaling up to match the size of my account, so I'm still risking 1-2% per trade, and then the money's going to start stacking up there that way. But trying to chase home runs and trying to get rich quick is not going to last to a long profitable trading career, and that's just the facts of it. You feel me? But really good touching on that one. Another misconception that feeds off of that last misconception is you can get rich with little to no money, right? So, one second, let me take a sip before we get into this one. So I feel like this one leads into the last one or piggybacks off the last one, because people, a lot of people that are enticed by trading are people who don't have a lot of money to begin with, right? So it's definitely true. You need money to make money. This goes with any business venture, right? Expenses are going to come up in the market. Your expenses are your losses. You got to pay for those. And when it comes to trading, your expenses are going to be your education, your training. You're going to have to pay for some of that. You feel me? Unless you just try to learn as much as you can off YouTube. But either way, all the YouTube videos for the most part are funnel into some type of sale. But you need money to make money. So for the people coming in thinking they can come in with $100 and flip their $100 account into $100,000, just like the last point, it's going to lead to you blowing up. You're going to over leverage. You're going to play too much size. You're going to be focused on trying to flip that $100. You're going to be risking too much. And eventually, there's going to be a trade that comes and wipes you all the way out because you're leveraging so much on each trade, right? So, they say you can make a lot of money with little money. In some circumstances, that is true. You can start with a little bit of money, but trying to make $100,000 from $100 is not going to work. You got to turn that 100 into 200 first, then turn that 200 into 500, turn that 500 into 1,000. Eventually, you can turn your little bit of money into a lot of money, but the problem is people try to do it overnight. They try to flip. They try to, you feel me? They try to just go all in and try to hit home runs every single trade with their small account, and in the long run, it's going to lead to you blowing up. So just take it a step at a time. You can make a lot of money from a little bit of money, but you have to make a little bit of money with your little bit of money first before you can start making huge amounts of it, right? So just keep that in mind. Make sure that's something y'all take into account. Just hit those small base hits first. Don't turn every trade. Don't try to turn every trade into a home run, right? Just take your time. Chill out. Another thing we hear from gurus and people trying to sell you guys things is, you don't know enough, so buy a course, right? And that's cool. That's cool, right? Everybody is either probably going to start with a course. They're probably going to start on YouTube. They're going to start somewhere. You got to get your education from somewhere, right? Because you don't know what's going on in the markets. You have no idea about the markets, right? So that's fine. That's cool. But the problem with courses and videos and stuff like this is you're gonna eventually get to a point where it's just nothing but information overload. You're going to eventually get to a point where you're doing nothing but trying to learn new concepts, and it leads to nothing but you having a whole bunch of information that you have not implemented. So when it comes to, buying course after course after course, watching videos after video after video, it's not going to do you any good unless you're implementing the things that you're learning, you're practicing the things that you're learning, you're testing out the strategies and the things that you're learning to see if it's something that's going to be beneficial to you, right? And if it's not, then there's no need to keep diving into new stuff like this. There's no need to try to keep adding on material and keep adding on things for you to study and for you to learn and look at, because at the end of the day, learning more stuff isn't going to help you if you're not implementing any of it. You feel me? You're just going to buy another course. Oh, maybe I'll be profitable after this one. And it happens to a lot of us. But it's just not the answer to your trading success, right? Stick to one thing, learn how to do it well, implement it until you understand it, tweak it until it fits your style, and then just keep hitting the gas with whatever you know and whatever you found that works, right? So, another guru topic is people trying to sell you on a holy grail strategy or a holy grail indicator that you can buy from them, or their course that has never been heard anywhere before in trading. Like 9 times out of 10, one is something that's out there in the open probably, and there's so many different ways that you can make money in the market. You don't have to focus on one trading strategy, right? It doesn't have to be one trading strategy. With me, I like taking supply and demand trades. I like price action, right? I strayed away from like chart patterns and things like that, and moving averages and things like that. And for a period of time, once I discovered supply and demand, I really felt like everybody just needed to trade this way. But at the end of the day, I see my mans making money. I see other people around me making money, and we don't all trade the same. So it doesn't come down to one strategy. What it comes down to is risk management. What it comes down to is how you're executing your trades, and if you're following your rules and your trading plan and doing that every single day consistently. And regardless of your strategy, if you have a rule-based strategy and you're sticking to those rules, you're consistently executing the same way, you're consistently entering and exiting your trades from the same exit signals and the same entry signals, then, and while managing your risk, then you're going to be profitable regardless of what trading strategy you decide to use, right? You could, I was going to make a crazy example, but that's pretty much the point, right? It doesn't matter what the strategy is. Just make sure you're consistently executing your strategy. Another thing, and this is probably gonna be one of the last things I talk about. I don't want to make the video too long, but trading is easy. Anybody can do it, right? I will say this: anybody can trade. Trading is easy. You can press buy, you can press sell, you can buy a contract. Trading is easy. Anybody can do it, but it's not for everybody. Not everybody is going to be able to stick around. Not everybody is going to be a consistently profitable trader at the end of the day. Trading is going to be one of the toughest journeys you ever embark on. It's going to be a mental battle. You feel me? It's going to break you down some days. It's going to make you want to quit. It's going to make you want to cry some days. It is one of the toughest things for anybody to do. I think this is setting up right now. I don't know. I'm not seeing volume come in, so I don't want to take it. But trading is going to be one of the hardest things you try to do, and it's really, you feel me, for people to think that it's being a profitable trader, a consistently profitable trader is easy, is just a terrible misconception. It's going to be one of the hardest things you try to do. A lot of people don't stick around past a year, past the 2 years that it takes to really begin to get an understanding of what you're doing and how the market works and what it takes to be a consistently profitable trader. And it's just not going to be for everyone. It takes money. It takes emotional intelligence. You have to manage your emotions. It takes a person who strives to get better, a person with a growth mindset who's not going to be defeated when there's challenges. It's going to take somebody who's willing to learn and adapt to different changing conditions, somebody who's not going to beat themselves up when they take a loss, somebody who's not going to beat themselves up when they don't understand something. You feel me? So that alone, not everybody is built for that, right? So it may be easier for you to just, stay at a job. I'm here for X amount of hours, so I'm going to get paid. There could be days where you sit in front of the screen the entire market day and you lose money. There could be days where you sit in front of the screen the entire market, open to close, and you don't make any money, right? So that's some people can't take that. So that's another thing to take into account. And again, it takes money to make money. Some people can't afford the losses that they're going to incur in the beginning of their trading journey. You feel me? It is what it is. So for people to come in thinking that trading is easy, it's definitely going to be detrimental to your success as a trader, because it's not easy at all. It's actually going to be one of the hardest things that you ever try to do, ever. You feel me? All together, trading, outside of trading, work, all of that. It's going to be one of the hardest things that you ever try to do. So those are some misconceptions a lot of new traders will have coming into trading. I think this might have set up, but I didn't like how it looked, so I'm not going to take it. So luckily it was, you feel me, we got to get our video in while that was happening. But those are some of the traps and some of the lies and misconceptions I want you guys to look out for, especially if you're a new trader. I know you probably already have some of these misconceptions in your head. They've probably already been fed to you. And, just consider some of the things I said in this video, because now I've been trading for a while and I've seen a lot of this stuff myself. I've gone through it as well, right? I've seen the get rich quick, been in the get rich quick mentality. Even when I came in, I knew, it's possible to get rich quick, but it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a long time and a lot of understanding of this skill and this craft to get to a point, that you see, all of the images being sold to you guys, the lifestyle that's being sold to you guys. And it's just, you got to understand, you got to come in with realistic expectations when you're coming into trading, because it's going to be a crazy journey, right? So I want to set you guys up for the best odds of success, the best chances of succeeding as a trader in the long term. And so these are some of the things you got to watch out for, you feel me? If you guys want more, you guys can check out the channel. Join us in Digital Dash. I post, we got post mindset and psychology and things like this as well. Whenever I have an aha moment or whenever I have an epiphany and feel like sharing it, I'll send it out in the chat as well. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn the bell, hit the bell icon to get notified when we post a new video. And if you guys want more videos like this, where it's not just me doing SPY analysis or trade breakdowns, make sure you guys leave a comment down below saying you want some more trading psychology videos. myth videos and debunking videos like this one right here. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.